We are right here in Bonamikano, a village in the Douala 4 municipality, Littoral region of Cameroon. And the area you see right behind me was formerly occupied by mangroves. But as you can clearly see, the mangroves have been depleted by wanton destruction. Now this is very dangerous because the area has now been overtaken by an invasive species, the raffia palms. The presence of the raffia palm now as a dominant species has eventually led to the extinction of the mangrove in this particular area. And of course, you understand that the mangroves play an important role in fish reproduction, acting as a herb for fish reproduction. And they are equally very important in the fight against climate change, sequestrating 5 times more the amount of carbon as compared to terrestrial forests. Bonamikano, along the Vori estuary Cameroon, is just one of several communities whose mangrove is facing extinction.
The rate at which Rhizophora racemosa is being harvested in Cameroon is so alarming, and it takes almost 99 years for a tree to have almost a diameter of 50 to 100 centimeters. So there is high need. If we don't do it, we stand a chance of not having the mangrove again as a breeding ground for fishes.
The mangroves of the Vori estuary close to the city of Douala are the most vulnerable, destroyed at a rate of about 6.2% every year. They are threatened by rapid urbanization, population growth, the demand for timber, and fish drying. Fish is an important part of the diet of the coastal people, but lack of energy supply makes fish preservation difficult, while smoking fish like the popular mbunga is inevitable. The over-dependence on mangrove for smoking fish has consequences which even the fish smokers are aware of.
The destruction of these mangroves has caused a lot of fishes to run further to the sea, you understand? Because these mangroves is used as a habitation for them, where they lay their eggs, where they give birth to their children. So due to this destruction of mangroves, it has caused that too much sun rays. It's too hot, the condition there is not conducive for them. So it has caused most of them to run further to the sea. That is why you see we complain that there's no fish in the market due to all this cut down of mangroves.
The women here in Ntungwe, a popular fish market in Douala, are now switching to ecological charcoal made from waste material to smoke fish. We visited some women smoking fish using the eco-friendly charcoal.
Eco-friendly charcoal is good environmentally because we're using eco-friendly charcoal. It is not, it's from out of waste. It does not disturb people for anything. So it's very good and economical. So because when we use it, it helps the mangrove, it helps people not to destroy the mangrove. Because destroying the mangrove, it makes fish cannot be well produced. We cannot receive a good production from fish.
Other efforts are in place across the Vori to see mangroves protected. A case in point is the Cameroon project, looking to replant 100 hectares of lost population of mangrove. We've been trekking for about an hour just to get to this area. As you can see, I'm trying to catch my breath, and you can see the nature of my booth. You know, we are in a marine ecosystem and the land is very marshy, especially because most of the mangrove trees have been cut off. We've managed to arrive here where there is a good number of mangrove seedlings, and the plan is for these mangrove seedlings to be replanted in these areas that have been degraded. We're talking about more than 50 hectares that have been destroyed, especially as the demand for mangrove wood, for fuel, for smoking of fish keeps increasing across coastline villages and towns of Cameroon.
This project is called Cameroon Mangrove Ecosystem Restoration and Resilience, CAME 2002. We have a nursery here, and we have also done clearing. We are clearing the whole place where we are going to restore. So here in Bonamikano, we have 11 hectares, which we have already cleared, and we are just waiting for the plants to get ready from the nursery, then we are going to transplant.
But why regeneration?
Douala before was not as hot as this, and we have a lot of climate change, a lot of floods. The rainfall is high. And this is due to the deforestation of mangroves along the Wuri River.
The seedlings here are picked from the wild.
In the nursery, we have 3 types of mango species that we get from the wilds. That is from the mangrove forest. We get the young ones to come and re-educate them in the nursery so that they will reach a certain stage that will be ready for transplantation. So we have 3 species. We have Avicennia geminans, we have Rhizophora mangle, and we have Laguncularia rasmosa.
But the program piloted by the local NGO Watershed Tax Group is faced with a major challenge, that which puts its survival to the test.
Within the period we are working here, they have been cutting, they have been destroying. So we have a worry or a challenge that as we are planting, they keep on cutting. Maybe we may not meet our goal.
In Mwanko, Sanaga Maritime Division of the Littoral region, the zeal to save the mangroves has led one NGO to help locals to switch from over-dependence on mangrove-intensive fish drying to profitable agriculture using compost. We journeyed to Nkangazok, Mwanko, where all the magic happens. We are right here in the Yapinda neighborhood in the village of Nkangazok in Mwanko in the Sanaga Maritime Division of the Littoral region. And we are witnessing a typical example of what is turning trash into treasure. Just behind me, you can clearly see a heap of biodegradable waste. And thanks to the work that's been done by a local non-governmental organization, the biodegradable waste is being transformed into compost, which is then used by farmers to improve on the quality of their yield. I'm Regina Leke live from Mwanko.
Les populations de cet arrondissement n'étaient pas des agriculteurs.
The people of Mwanko for long depended on fishing, and this has been putting pressure on the mangrove. We thought it wise to migrate them from this activity by teaching them how to transform waste to compost. So in this project, we are combining the protection of the environment and the improvement of agricultural production.
L'amélioration des rendements agricoles.
Over the years, the battle to save lost population of mangrove has resulted to a multiplicity of initiatives.